Hello, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. My name is Lorena. Today we are talking about how to get started with journaling. It's that time of the year where people start new journals. Of course, you can start a new journal whenever you want, but I feel like the new year people make their resolutions. Some people want to start journaling, so we're going to talk about how to get started. Okay, pause. My husband just made me some breakfast, so I'm actually going to eat this and I'll be right back. We're back. That was delicious. Let's talk how to start a journal. So first, let's go over the different types of journaling. There are a handful of different types of journaling. So the first one, and probably the most like understood or thought about journaling, is just simple pen and paper writing, whether it's with prompts or diary style, you know, today this is what happened, etc. This is really good if you want to kind of just track what you're doing, or if you're trying to process an event or feelings, stuff like that, then this form of journaling is really good. Or if you kind of just want to like brain dump, get everything out onto the page to clear up some space in your mind, this kind of journaling is great. The next kind of journaling is bullet journaling. I tried this a few years ago. It was just too involved for me personally. I really held myself to the standard of all these other bullet journalers I saw, and I just could not get there, so I quit. I'm gonna be real. It's really awesome if you are like artistic. Like, I am creative, I'm not artistic, if that makes sense. Next, there's art journaling. I kind of mush art journaling and scrapbooking in the same category. I feel like scrapbooking, you know, 20 years ago versus scrapbooking today is a little bit different, but I feel like art journaling and scrapbooking are kind of similar. However, if you are like a true artist, then they'll probably be different for you. If you are actually like an illustrator, that will be different from scrapbooking for sure. But I, again, am not an artist in that sense, so art journaling and scrapbooking for me are quite similar. And then the last one that has become more popular recently is junk journaling. Excuse the wind if you can hear that. It is crazy windy and I closed all the windows. Junk journaling is what you might be seeing a lot over on TikTok, but it's essentially bare bones of junk journaling. Is just when you take junk that you have accumulated, whether it's receipts or the sticker off of your fruits or packaging, bags that you might have thrown away, literally just like junk, things that you could essentially throw in your trash can, and you can glue it, paste it, whatever, in your journal. You can cut them up, make it cute. So that is kind of the bare bones of junk journaling. So journaling can be as simple or complex as you want it to be. Again, it can be a simple journal with a pen, or you can have all the supplies because you want to create these like elaborate spreads. It can really be whatever you want, whatever you're, first of all, whatever you're interested in, and whatever you think that you might be able to keep up with or afford. So for me, I prefer junk journaling slash scrapbooking. I do more junk journaling for the scraps and junk that I collect when I go shopping, or any cute packaging that comes in the mail or anything like that. And then the scrapbooking I do more for my kids and for like things that we do that I want to document and have for myself for the future, and then maybe even for my kids for the future. So I kind of do both scrapbooking and junk journaling. Next, we're going to talk about what you need, and I'm going to be focusing more on junk journaling and scrapbooking in this next section. If you want me to go more in detail on writing journaling and bullet journaling and those kind of things, how to get started on that, then let me know. I can make a separate video, but for right now we're going to be talking about junk journaling and scrapbooking. So I'm going to do this in two separate sections. The first section is going to be the absolute basic bare bones of what you will need to start junk journaling, and the second category will kind of be like more elaborate, more, you know, stuff that you could have but you definitely don't need. So here's some examples of different types of like journal planner situations that you could have. So I have this one, is just the Paper Age notebook from Amazon, and I really like it. I use this one for my junk journal. I have my Hobonichi Weeks and also my Passport Size Traveler's Notebook planner. These are both considered planners, but I do journal in them as well. I kind of, everything that I do, I kind of include like a journaling, scrapbooking aspect to them, but these are some options. And then let me show you my art journal. And then I use this empty paper, like the Midori, for more of like scrapbooking for my kids. So for the absolute basics of journaling or scrapbooking, you're gonna need a journal. obviously. But like I said, this is the Paper Age. I want to say this is only like $9.99 on Amazon, so it's pretty affordable. They have different, like plenty of different colors, and then some of them on the inside are like dot grids, some are lines. I just got this plain one. I wanted the dot grid because I do prefer that, but this was the only one that they had in this size and color, so I figured if I'm gonna be junk journaling in here anyways, it's fine if it's a blank paper. So the next thing are gonna be pens. So I have this pen. It just has like 5 different tips in here, different colors, sizes, what have you. It can be as simple as this. It can be as simple as a Pilot G2. But then of course I also have some other like pens slash markers. A really affordable option are the Crayola Super Tips. Those are amazing. They come in fun different colors and they're extremely affordable. You can kind of find it anywhere, Walmart, Target. I'm pretty sure any like craft store will probably have them. And then I also have the Tombow dual brush tips. So I really like these, but these are a little bit more on the expensive side, so definitely not necessary, but a pen slash marker of some sort. And then of course, if you are junk journaling, you are gonna need junk. I actually did not bring that with me into this room. Some people have little like pouches to put in their purse, which I need to get me something like that, because right now I just kind of like shove everything in my purse and then take it out when I get home. But I have like a ribbon of my daughter's first Christmas present that she opened this year, the wrapping paper from the first present that she opened, stuff like that, where like you could easily just toss it and not even think twice about it, but you know, or you could just keep it and create a nice cute junk journal spread out of it. So any kind of junk, even if you get something in the mail that has a cute design or cute print or something, tear it, put it in your little bag so you can junk journal with it in the future. And then the next 2 things are going to be very basic, very simple, but I would say that these are quite necessary for junk journaling or scrapbooking. The first thing is going to be scissors. I do have like a regular size scissors, and then I also have like a tiny one, but I don't know that you need both of them. You just need something to cut your junk. And the second thing is going to be glue. So some people do glue sticks, some people do the glue tape runner things, and then some people even do double-sided tape. I've used those glue tape runners before and they are amazing. However, they run out so quickly and they're quite expensive. So if this is something that you are going to do often and you want to be more like cost effective, then I would say glue stick is the best way to go. Even with double-sided tape, if you are like tearing pages, it's going to be hard to get every single like edge and corner, and you kind of want those to like stick down. So I would say the glue stick is going to be the most cost effective, but then also like journal effective medium of like getting your junk to stay in your journal, if that makes sense. So those are like the basic things that I think that you need to start junk journaling or like scrapbook journaling. So let's get into the other supplies that you could definitely use, that I personally do use, but is not like 100% necessary to start junk journaling. So the first thing is going to be washi tape. I feel like some people might say washi is necessary to start junk journaling or scrapbooking. I personally do not think so, only because you can literally do that stuff without washi tape, because washi tape is decorative, and then if you have a glue stick, you can use glue stick to paste everything down. So I don't think washi is super necessary, but like washi definitely does add more color, style. It's really cute and it is nice to have. And then depending on where you get your washi from, it can be more on the inexpensive side. I personally like to buy my washi from small businesses, so that's why I only kind of collect washi here and there, because sometimes like one roll is like $5. Or you know, $4. I think the most expensive washi I bought was like $6 for one roll, but that also was because I bought it from a small local boutique where the person who made the washi was locally owned here in Hawaii, so I wanted to support, and it was really cute. So the next thing that you could add to your junk journal spreads that will again like add more detail, add more pizzazz, stickers. So I have some stickers that I've made at home. These are some stickers that I've made myself. I have a skinnier one that keeps some of my like skinnier sticker sheets, in here. So stickers are definitely like another fun way to decorate your spreads, add some personality, some color, some pizzazz. And again, stickers can be as like affordable or as expensive as you want it to be. I personally like to buy like Japanese stickers, so sometimes they can get a little bit more expensive, especially purchasing them like here in Hawaii. But whenever, you know, a close family or friend goes to Japan and they ask, hey, what do you want from Japan? I definitely say stickers. Okay, the next thing is gonna be like decorative paper. I just dropped it. Oh my god, I dropped it again. Something like this. And again, these can be as affordable or expensive as you want them to be. They sell books of these papers. I honestly do not know how much these go for because I have not purchased any of them yet. For example, for these papers here, I found these designs on Pinterest. I made like a little layout in Canva where, you know, one design was on half of a page and I just printed them. Of course, you would need to have ink, printer, paper, all of that kind of stuff. Depending on your printer, it might be more cost effective to create these documents but then go print it over at CVS. You can use someone else's ink. But then also, like I said, they have those like scrapbooking books with like a certain theme of like paper in it. I know they sell those over on Amazon, and I'm sure any like craft supply store sells those, but again, I don't really know how much they are. I feel like that can add up. Right now over on like journaling TikTok, the Flow books are really popular. I tried to find that in my local Barnes and Noble, but I could not find it, and it also is like $23. But I feel like you could also potentially find pieces of paper over on like Shein or Temu. I don't know, I haven't shopped on Temu, but I'm assuming you could probably find some affordable paper over there. So the next thing that is definitely not necessary but lots of journalers do have, because it definitely helps to print your own pictures. So this is the Canon IV2 mini printer, and it just connects to your phone. It has, what is it called, like zinc photo paper in here. And the cool thing about this is that not only is the zinc paper a sticker, so like after you print it, you just peel the backing off and stick it in there, you don't have to glue it, but on the app that connects to this, you can choose different layouts. So you can print 4 pictures on one piece of paper, you can do 1 picture, you can do 2 pictures split in half, whatever. So it's kind of nice. Sometimes I want to make the most out of 1 sheet of paper, so I'll print like 4 different pictures on it. You can add text and stuff like that, so this one is fun for that. But there are a bunch of different types of like mini printers, or you could just get photo paper, print a bunch of pictures on 1 sheet and then just like cut them yourself. There's a bunch of different ways to do it, but this is handy, especially if you're doing more like scrapbook style where you want to include your own photos. And the last thing is going to be ephemera, just little doodads, little pieces of paper, little stickers, little just like things to decorate your journal with. And with ephemera, it can be literally as affordable as you want it, or you know, you can get like vintage stamps or whatever. You can collect little things, whether it's like scraps of paper, like a little button, or just like whatever to add to your journal spread. So like all of these things just really add personality, adding some detail. Like I said, these things that I've talked about are not like super necessary, but definitely add more personality, more pizzazz to a journal spread, a junk journal spread, or like your scrapbooking spread. But that is going to be it for this video. Let me know if you have any other questions. I do want to do like a journal with me video, so hopefully I can do that in sometime in the near future. But that is going to be it. Again, let me know if you guys have any questions. Don't forget to subscribe down below, turn on post notifications, give this video a big thumbs up if you like this kind of content. I also make more journaling content over on my TikTok and Instagram, so I'll link that down below as well. But I hope you guys have a great day. Let me know if you guys are starting to get into journaling, or if you already are into journaling, let me know if I missed anything and there's something that you think is like super duper necessary. But I will see you guys in my next video. Love you. Bye. On my way, I'm in motion. Let's go to the ocean. Yeah, let's go outside. We can hang out on the beach without freezing. Yeah, isn't that amazing?